Finally, the big day, one major milestone in the journey. Today is the CDL test. I'm going to be giving my CDL test, shooting for a trifecta, because nobody wants to stay for another 2 days in the hotel. But a trifecta is like you pass all 3 tests on the same day. Without failing any one of the tests. There's one test for pre-trip, one test for backing maneuvers, and then another test for driving skills. So I'm hoping to give all 3 tests today and pass and get a trifecta. You get a little extra money bonus. It's like $250 or something if you pass all of them. But it's not like the $250 is a big deal for the money part, but the kind of satisfaction you get that you did a job well done, you pass the test and all that. That's like the major thing about it. So I'm hoping for a trifecta. I did practice my maneuvers of backing up yesterday. Pre-trip is pretty much set. It's not that difficult, so it's just you have to memorize them and all the items. So I'm okay with that, comfortable with that. And the driving in the city, in this town and all that, that's not a big deal. I've driven the truck for about 10 to 15 hours, so I'm comfortable with that. The only thing I'm just like a little bit nervous of is the backing maneuvers, because I just found out my instructor, the trailer that I was practicing on for the past 3 days, and where I had all my references set up, like, oh, okay, this is how much it turns and all that. For the test, we have a different trailer. So since it has a different trailer, the landing pads are different and all that stuff. So all my references that I had set up for that trailer are off now. So I'm just nervous that I hope I don't mess up the backing maneuvers, because all the backing maneuvers are all about references, where you're looking at and all that stuff. So we're gonna try with that, but hopefully it should be okay. I hope I don't get a ellie dock. That's I heard that's like the hardest one. I don't find it that hard. It's just like the other ones, but I would rather prefer like parallel parking or something for that maneuver. Other than that, what else can I say? This is the pre-video so that I can give you the sense of how it is before you give the test, and then hopefully if I pass, then I'll make another video of how it is after you do the test. And if I fail, that is not the worst thing, because you can still redo the test, the part that you failed. But I'm not looking for that one. I'm not looking forward to that. So with that, what else? Yeah, the instructor will set up your truck for you, and then you have to do your pre-trip with the tester, and the rest is very basic. The tester will tell you what he's gonna mark you for, and you just have to do what you have been doing in practice. The PSD training for Prime is pretty good. They get you prepared for this sort of test and get you ready. They cover up everything that the instructor could ask and all that stuff. So I'm pretty comfortable. I have one more fellow trainee that's going to test before me, and then I'm going to test. So I'm just in my car getting pumped up, listening to some music, so get me like in the mood, like, yeah, I can do it, like, mentally, like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But just getting ready for that and watching him do the backup maneuvers. But I guess I should go in and let them know that I'm here. But guys, just letting you know, this might be my last day at the pad, coming from the yep, he's doing the backup maneuver, and all the instructions that he's been doing. I'm telling you, if I have to fail the test and spend 2 more days in the hotel, I'll go crazy. But no, that's not. Oh, my passport, I got forgot.
Let's start right out. Hey, what happened?
It might seem crazy
What?
I'm about to say.
It might seem a little bit crazy what I'm about to say,
Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break.
but guess what?
I'm a hot air balloon.
Change of the cap. You know what I'm saying? And another change on the color of the badge. You know what that means? Happy because trifecta, baby. You know what I'm saying? Trifacta in the house. So, guys, I am proud to announce that I am back at the hotel and I'm almost done with getting my paperwork done so I can go back to New York and get my DMV CDL license. So one step on the journey is completed. All right, guys, back at the hotel. I thought I'd make this video while it's fresh in my mind. As you saw from the video, Trifacta passed the test, got my purple badge, and now I'm officially a prime employee. That means I go back to New York, try to get my DMV license changed to CDL, and I will be in the list to get a TNT trainer. Okay, so my thoughts. This is not like a secret or anything. I'm not divulging any secret information, but yeah, the test is not difficult. If you prepared for a few days, 3-4 days before it, and you did all the maneuvers and all that, the most difficult part is the nervousness or anxiety, because while you're doing the practice, you're like, oh yeah, if I mess up, no big deal. The only difference is when it's the test time, you know that if you mess up, it'll count towards not passing. So that's the only anxiety that you have. The instructor, the examiner was pretty nice. He just basically ran down, told me what he's looking for, and then the whole time he didn't say anything, not too much. During the pre-trip, he literally didn't say anything, just stood there while I did the whole pre-trip, and then in the end got in the in-cab. We finished the in-cab inspection, and as soon as we did the in-cab inspection, he just basically said, okay, proceed on to the backing. So when he said proceed on to the backing maneuver, I understood that, okay, the first test is passed. In the backing maneuver, basically I did the straight back first, and then once I finished the straight back, he asked me to do offset to the left. He told me to come in this lane and then do an offset to the left, which I did. And then as soon as the offset was done, I was so glad to see it, him moving the cones to the left hand side. That meant that I'm not getting the alley dog, I'm getting the parallel, which I was like, ah, yes, parallel. I was much relieved that it was parallel, not the alley dog, because I was just nervous about the alley dog. So I did the parallel, parked it in, everything worked out okay. And then as soon as my parallel was done, he said, I'm gonna have your trainer move the tandem. So as soon as he said that, I understood the backing maneuver is passed. So I was excited about it. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. And finally, the truck was ready. I took it out for a drive. The thing that you have to be careful about is like, be aware of whatever's happening. You know, whenever you're driving, he's gonna ask you things. He's gonna ask you about, you know, heights of the bridges, speed limits and all that. So just be aware of what you're doing, and don't do jerky maneuvers and stuff that you're like all of a sudden here, all of a sudden there. So that's what they're looking for. And also when you're making turns, just be careful about your trailer, how it's tracking the tractor, like the truck in the front. Make sure you're not running over white lines, running over curbs and stuff like that. The basic stuff that you probably just practice before the test anyway. I'm just rambling. Kind of super excited that this part of the journey, one of the milestone is completed, and I'm super excited about a couple of other things too. I just checked my YouTube channel. I got 100 subscribers today. So thank you very much, whoever subscribed, and really appreciate. I mean, it's funny, since it's only 100 subscribers, but most of the people that subscribe are in trucking, and some of them are actually in Pittston. So when I went to the cafeteria, or when I go in the back PSD, I saw a lot of people that are like, hey, I saw you on your channel, I saw you on YouTube. So that was pretty interesting, and they asked me questions, and you know, I was able to help them out or answer some of the questions. So this is all that channel is for, man, to help each other. I think that is something that is missing in nowadays. Like, we are so focused on what we have to do, we never focus on, like, we are just one of the people in your community. Like, if there are a lot of people that are coming to Prime and learning how to become a truck driver and going through the procedure, you are just one of them. So just imagine how you felt and how you would feel if somebody came up to you and helped you. Wouldn't it be nice? So just like that, you be that person that you are imagining that would help you. That's the way I look at it. How would I feel if somebody was at Prime right now, a driver or a lease operator or whatever, and he'll sit with me or talk to me about like what he's gone through and what are the pros and cons? How would that feel? That'd be very nice, right? You feel so like content, like, yeah, man, you know, I got some good information, inside information, it helped me. So if that's how you would feel, you be that person. You be that person for the new people, because right now there's a new batch that came in last week and the week before. There's like 50-60 people in each of that batch, so there's a lot of new people coming in to Pittston. So I could only imagine what's happening at Springfield and Salt Lake and all that stuff. So I just don't want to keep rambling on. Thank you everybody who is subscribed. Hey, share the video if it helps somebody. And now that I'm officially a Prime employee, I will be putting my driver code on the videos, so that if hey, if my videos or if my suggestion helped you, and if get in touch with me, I can help you any further. Use my driver code if you want to. While you're applying, say if your recruiter asks you if you want my recruiter, I can give you the name is Derek at Prime, so you can get in touch with him and give them my driver code is SAJJMO. SAJJMO is my driver code. So if it helped you, hey, use it. I don't mind free money. So with that, guys, super excited about it. I'm gonna be heading back to New York and wait for my TNT. I'm gonna make some more videos to update the status, but that is going to be the real adventure. Who's gonna be my TNT trainer? How is it gonna work out? What the procedure is? I'm gonna take you along the journey also, and you know, be candid about it and tell you. Also, I have some videos coming up about my training experience also, and some other people's training experience. I'm gonna make that, since I'm gonna have some time in New York, I'll be able to make those videos and upload them, and that might help some people out too. So with that, hey guys, Trifacta baby.